On my graduation day, parents didn't come. Instead, they posted photos at a restaurant celebrating my brother's promotion. When I called, Mom answered laughing, "Honey, we already have one success in the family. We didn't think you'd actually finish." I hung up. 6 months later, I sent them a photo. When they saw where I was standing, Mom called 47 times in 1 hour. I paid for every semester myself. 2 jobs, no family money, no cosigner on anything. While I was eating ramen and pulling midnight shifts at the campus library, my parents were helping my brother move into a downtown apartment. $3,000 for his deposit, 0 for my tuition. I never said anything about it. I just kept my head down and did the math. When I walked across that stage, magna cum laude, there were 3 empty seats in the family section. I had reserved them myself, printed the name cards, sent the address twice. My professor was the only one there for me. She drove 45 minutes and brought yellow tulips, set them on the empty chair beside her like she was saving a seat she knew nobody was coming to fill. I called my mom from the parking lot afterward. The background noise told me everything before she said a word. Restaurant music, glasses clinking, my brother's voice somewhere behind her. She picked up laughing. When she said what she said, I didn't argue, didn't cry, didn't explain. I hung up and sat on a bench near the exit until the lot was almost empty. That night, I sat in my apartment with the lights off and my diploma still in the folder they handed it to me in. I thought about calling back. I thought about texting. I thought about driving to that restaurant and setting the diploma on the table in front of them. Instead, I opened my laptop and started updating my resume. That was the last night I spent waiting for them to see me. I landed a job at an accounting firm 2 weeks after graduation. Staff accountant, full benefits, $58,000 a year. My professor had put in a personal call to the managing partner. I shook the partner's hand and walked out into the afternoon sun, feeling something I hadn't felt in 4 years. My first instinct was to call my mom. Old habit. I put the phone back in my pocket. I didn't tell my family about the job. I didn't tell them about the raise 4 months in, or the promotion to senior staff that came at the 6-month mark, or the fact that I had been quietly running numbers on a spreadsheet every lunch break, looking at mortgage calculators instead of eating. My brother got a truck at 21. My parents handed him the keys in the driveway, and my mom took pictures. $38,000. I stood on the lawn and watched, then went upstairs and started looking for work. That truck was my tuition. Those keys were my scholarship. I never touched a dime of their money, so I never owed them a single explanation about what I did with mine. The house was listed at $139,000. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, a front porch with a railing that needed repainting, a birch tree in the backyard, a red mailbox out front. I signed 47 pages of closing documents on a Wednesday morning in November, sitting across from a title attorney in a room that smelled like new carpet and printer toner. My best friend sat beside me and whispered something after every 3rd page. When the attorney set the key on the table, I just stared at it for a second. It weighed almost nothing. The street the house was on, same road my parents take to work every single morning. My mom drives it to the dental office. My dad drives it to his shop. They had been passing that house for 15 years without knowing it would end up belonging to me. I posted one photo that evening. Me on the porch, key in hand, sold sign behind me. The caption read, "First-time homeowner, no cosigner, no help, just 4 years of calculators." I had blocked my parents everywhere. It didn't matter. My aunt screenshotted the post and dropped it into the extended family group chat, the one my mother checks every morning with her coffee. My mom called from her cell, voicemail. She called from the office phone, voicemail. She borrowed a coworker's phone, voicemail. According to my aunt, she eventually walked to the parking lot and kept dialing from her car. My dad was already on his route when he found out. He was driving down my street, same as always, when he slowed down. The sold sign was still in the yard. He recognized the car in the driveway. He pulled over and sat in his truck for 10 minutes staring at the house, at the porch, at the kitchen window where the light was on. Then he pulled back onto the road and drove away. 47 calls in 1 hour. I know because my phone logs every block number. I counted them that evening sitting at my kitchen table. 47. Same as the pages I had signed that morning. I watched every call come in. I didn't answer a single one.